Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason back in the building. Today's show is a special show to community empowerment. I got to jump right into it. It's important that we get it cracking, that we get it done ASAP, because today's show is Caller Appreciation Day. I'm telling you right now, get to your phone lines. 323-965-1600. That is the number to dial. 323-965-1600. We're going to do current events. We're going to cover everything that's happening in the news. Michael Sam and the kiss, the draft day kiss. We're going to cover, it just hit the news wires just a second ago. Eddie Murphy and the transvestite who's extorting money out of him. It's about to get crazy. We want to know everybody's opinion. I don't care what's going on in your life. If something is happening in your life and you're pissed off about it, if your mother made cream of wheat with lumps in it, call me today. 323-965-1600. That is the number to dial. We got all kind of people in the building right now. It's about to get nuts. So, really quickly, blackmastery.com. You've got to go get the neurolinguistic programming that undoes the negative conditioning that black people have suffered from for at least 200-300 years in America. Black Mastery is the most incredible neurolinguistic programming I've ever found. It's even turned me on to just studying neurolinguistic programming, all right? Very important that you support that movement. You got to do it. Go to blackmastery.com. It's narrated by Iyanla Van Zant. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It undoes Jim Crow conditioning. It undoes crabs in a barrel conditioning. It undoes all the light-skin, dark-skin conditioning. It recontextualizes all of the negative beliefs black people have generationally passed on as a generational curse. Neurolinguistic program is the only shit of its kind. A sister who studied at Cal Berkeley put it together. She turned Iyanla on to neurolinguistic programming. Now, a lot of people don't understand the power of neurolinguistic programming. Most car salesmen know it. That's how they get you to buy some extra shit that you were hell-bent against when you walked into that motherfucker and walked out with something other than what you wanted.
Why am I riding around?
Right. Then the white boys. Exactly. Then if you go on the internet, you can look up something called PUA. P-U-A. It's an acronym. Pickup artist. Look those guys up. You see how they'll walk up to a bunch of random people, especially women, and be like, can I kiss you? And the girl says yes. They don't even know. It's white boys walking up to black girls asking, can I kiss you? And they just start tonguing them down in the street. Yeah. It's because they're speaking to your subconscious. And you can change a person's behavior by reprogramming the subconscious mind. That's how you do it. You're a failure at life forever. I'm telling you, what do black people do when we get in trouble? We run to religion. Well, this is something that you can actually fucking use to change your life. I'm just saying. It's something you can do. I'm just saying it's something you can do.
Turn that nigga off.
That can actually work. Turn that nigga off. He done disrespected white Jesus. Hell.
Got a Martin Luther King fan right here on the wall while he talking that shit.
I'm saying it's real. It's real. It's real. It's real. One other thing. Do we have the photo of the flyer? Anybody who's already bought Black Mastery, I'm about to put a flyer up right now. It's important that you join me and Veronica on a conference call. This is for people who already did it. We're doing a conference call for people who have gotten Black Mastery. We're doing a conference call Thursday. This Thursday, the 15th. Or is it the 15th or the 16th? Somebody tell me the truth. Is it the 16th? It's the 15th. This Thursday at 1 p.m. For anybody who's ever done it, please get at us. Join us. Put up the flyer. Where's the damn flyer, boy? Young boy. Put the damn flyer. This is the young. He called us bullies today because we was early. Y'all bullies. Right? Called us niggas and everything. You niggas ain't shit. Y'all ain't gonna make it.
I never knew bullies to be prompt.
Prompt bullies.
Tomorrow at 3:17, I'm going to kick your ass and take your lunch money.
Do it.
Tomorrow.
The proper bully.
Have your... Excuse me, you there?
Yes.
Yes, the short one with asthma. I'm going going to require your lunch money at once. And at 3:17, I'm going to kick your ass.
Excellent. So, that's Black Mastery. I want to show the video later, but before I do that, go to blackmastery.com, veronicaconway.com. Also, go to Ramo Mart.
Yeah.
I don't think you niggas are aware of Ramo Mart.
Killing
This dude, I'm telling you, high-end tailor, Egyptian-style, cultural-style stuff. It's the flyest shit I've ever seen in my life, man. And it's high-end. He's creating a clothing line that's the black version of Versace. That is the black version of Gucci. That is the black version of all the high-end stuff. Tom Ford, it's black version.
Why is it black, so?
Because
Not because he black. Why is it black, so?
I'll tell you why it's black. Because what happens with Negroes, like take the Versace thing, right?
Versace.
There is Versace's emblem. If you do a little research, Versace's emblem is Medusa. Why is it Medusa? Niggas don't know. Niggas don't know. The Roman army, when they were fighting against the Persians, which was black, that's 300, the movie 300, Xerxes and Darius the First and all of these Darius, right? These are black people. So what they believed was, I'm gonna put Medusa on our chest and on our shields, because they believed that Medusa's face would repel the army of the black folk that was in. And now black folk today ain't happy unless they wearing Versace. They haven't arrived unless Medusa has fucking vetted these niggas out. So my thing is, fuck with a brother who is doing high-end fashion before the white man come in and buy him out. Because those are the people who are buying the most of his shit anyway. Ramo Mart. Where's this video? Where's the website? You got a video? Show me something, man. Yeah. And that ain't even the high-end shit. Those are just the T-shirts. When you see the gowns, the dresses, the crocodile bag, handbag for the women that's like $5,000, white people buying it. I need the Cleopatra dress. Yeah. Well, the niggas is complaining about the prices.
With Jordans on.
With Jordans on. They done stood in line for 4 weeks and killed 2 people to get some Jordans, right?
With the Christian Louboutins on. They either got that or they got Crylon.
We got somebody on the line right now? Who is that on the line? Veronica's on the line? Oh, Jesus. Get Veronica on the line right now. Hurry up. Veronica.
You fucking up my neuro-linguistic programming right now.
So you playing games. See, the young boys be playing games. This young one
He told you he was going to get you back.
He did. He cussed us out on the way here, and now he's still playing games. Next business I need to promote. Hip Loose. Now, everybody... Now listen.
Like some Magic City shit.
That sounds like something to get. That sounds like a race.
All you shut the... all you nigglets shut the fuck up.
I need $100 worth of singles.
Hip Loose. No, let me tell you. Another company of brothers down in the South who produce high-end fashion. They are tailors. If you want, they take 30 measurements of everything to make sure that that suit, that bespoke suit that they create for you fits only you. At the time, your fat...
Email me at veronicaconway.com to get the call-in details. And if you are on the fence about getting Black Mastery, now is the time to do it. Because we're coming out of the gate strong, building a strong community of folks that are getting it done.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I appreciate you taking the time out, because I know you're busy. I know you're in Vegas making hundreds of thousands of dollars. All you bootleg business entrepreneur Negroes out there, this is one of the most powerful people in the game, and she's on deck with Zoe. If you got a shaky business plan, you need to holler at veronicaconway.com. All the professionals in the business call her the secret weapon, and they do that for a reason. Veronica, thank you for reaching out.
Thank you. Thank you. Take good care, y'all.
All right, we out. Couple of more businesses, then we're going to introduce our august panel. It's about to go down up in here. Phone lines, you better get hot. 323-965-1600, Caller Appreciation Day. Whatever's on your mind, I don't give a damn what you want to talk about. You call and talk to us about it today. We're going to cover a bunch of current events, all of that. Couple of more businesses. Arise Hospitality. AriseHospitality.com. The Negro, I'm going to say Negro, version of Office Max. the black version of Staples. They sell furniture, paper clips, anything you need, anything that you get from Staples, you can get from these brothers because they work with the people who supply Staples.
Black and Miles, Flaming Hots, they got all
of it, man. Everything, hot tamales, whatever you need. I'm telling you right now, this is the first black business to do exactly what Staples does. So if you are in business and have a small business or a large business, or you're somebody that controls that part of your major corporation, you can call these people and they can do the same thing that Staples does for you at a lower price. AriseHospitality.com. Go there right now. AriseHospitality.com. Now, PharaonicDesigns.com. PharaonicDesigns.com. They also have Egyptian-style T-shirts. They're not high-end in terms of suits and bags and gowns, but they're reasonable, affordable, and the homies, I like to support them because, you know, hell, they good people, man. We just got to keep supporting whatever. Doctrine, DOCREN.com, Doctrine.com. Young kid, graduated from FAMU with a business degree, created his own business where he provides notes for classes, and he's in conjunction with all of the professors of those classes. He's in cahoots with them, and he's helping students get better grades. Go to his website right now, docren.com. Support that young brother. And then finally, how do I say this one? Taylor, he got to make it clear for me, but it's Taylor, INSFIN.com. This kid right here, young dude, went to Pasadena, from Pasadena, went to Maranatha High School, one of the best high schools in America. He's like an Ivy League type dude. #1 business management financial dude in the game. Please support him. His name is Isilfi Taylor. Look him up. Isilfi Taylor. Isilfi, his dad was from Ghana, named him after the Twa language. Isilfi means son of God. Please support Isilfi Taylor. He is he's a money manager. Check him out. That's the community empowerment segment. When I come back, I'm introducing topics. I'm introducing guests. We're taking a quick break. And when we come back, the shit's off. Whitney ain't your goddamn soulmate. Whoever said that. Whitney's not your soulmate. Okay? She's unavailable.
Call me at,
I dare you, Whitney. I fucking dare you. Give out your number, Whitney. Exactly. Told you she wasn't available. This is the bullshit. All right. We'll be back at 2.2. Community empowerment segment is done. I'll holler at y'all in a second. Phone lines are open. 323-965. Caller appreciation. If you got something on your chest, we just watched this whole video of Solange putting hands. Solange Knowles putting hands.
Somebody named her Solange.
Yeah,
that?
On Jay-Z. What are your thoughts? Call me. Let me know, man. Should she have done it? Is it inappropriate? I mean, is Jay-Z the quintessential good guy because he didn't do anything? Is that an unfair expectation of men to always absorb female violence and not retaliate? Interesting angle. How many of you would have retaliated?
I would have, but I'd have called the police.
That would have been your retaliation?
You want to fight?
Geoff Brown is in the building.
You like fighting? I'm going to put you where bitches like to fight. You're going to be in there fighting a bitch that's only 2 chromosomes away from a dude. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You want to fight? You get in there with them heifers.
Bobby?
Oh, my God. I ain't hit a woman in my adult life, but the way that she put that on him, man, I think I would have had to just, treat her like she was acting, man.
Should Jay-Z be commended for not hitting her?
No, because he looked like he, I don't know, something's amiss.
Something's amiss. Yes,
Really
yes. Jasmine, melodiously fly. You hear her on our intro on the Zoe What Show every morning. That's Jasmine up in the building,
what's
bitches.
up, girl?
Play a record underneath her while she talks,
my
man.
God.
Jasmine, what do you think? Women are pushing it. Tell me the truth.
I don't know. Shit happens.
Uh-oh. Go deeper.
Oh, okay.
It happens.
Go deeper, Jasmine.
I feel like if I go to hit a man, I have to expect that there's a possibility that he may hit
That's
me
what
back.
that's what Big Mama used to say.
I got something in my back pocket. I'll be more prepared.
Big Mama said that shit too.
But at the end of the day, women have
something on you.
other weapons. You don't have to fight a man physically.
Man, you done came back.
You got other weapons. You know.
so much.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Why do you have
That's
to
why
fight him?
we're smarter.
Right, look at Donald Trump.
Why do you have to fight him at all? Yeah, do a Sterling on his ass.
Exactly. I feel like that's the last.
You know, tape this
I'm
nigga.
mad at Beyonce. Why didn't Beyonce do anything?
Why didn't Beyonce do anything?
Because she got on a $10,000 dress.
If F that dress, I'll buy 7 of them if I'm Beyonce. Why are you just gonna let your little sister go in on your dude?
Why we just focused on the little sister? What the fuck did Jay-Z do to get her turned up?
It doesn't matter.
Hey, thank you.
It doesn't
Hey,
matter.
you've already had your turn, buddy. You, Jeff Brown?
Hey,
Fair enough.
Julius
You?
for that.
You,
Yes,
Jeff
sir.
Brown.
Mhm.
Tommy Sotomayor, what the fuck happened?
Well, you wondered if I would do something. Well, my record proves I would have.
Oh, no.
I'm 46 and 0 with these bitches.
I'm moving over here. I'm moving over here.
Why? You ain't got to move over there unless you're trying to hit him in the face. Don't hit him in the face. Control yourself.
See, Jeff was alluding to it, and I'm with it. I'm sick and tired of people asking the question, what did he say? Or what did he do? If he didn't hit her first, she has no right to put her hands on him. And I'm sick and tired of people giving women a pass for what they say, because as this woman said right here, Jasmine, Jasmine said women know how to hurt a man and they're smarter than a man, so that means that they know how to say things that hurt us more than we know how to say things that hurt them. So shouldn't we get the same pass to punch them in the face? I want a Chris Brown a chick someday.
You want a Chris Brown a chick?
That's what
323-965-1600. You got 30 seconds to get it off your chest. 323-965-1600 is the number to dial. That's an interesting angle. We got a caller. Caller, you're on the line. Where are you calling from and what's your name? Talk to us about this. What would you have done?
So how you doing, buddy? This is Dre.
We can't hear you. Speak up.
Hey,
Yeah, some of us
Hey,
not at all.
can you hear me?
I got you, brother. What's happening?
This is Dre, man. This is Dre calling from London.
Dre from London. What's happening, big homie?
Hey, I'm not too bad, man. Not too bad.
Would you have smacked the Kool-Aid smooth up out Shalange's mouth if she attacked you like that?
I would smack the Kool-Aid out of her mouth and put some fresh Kool-Aid in.
Put some fresh Kool-Aid in. What if your woman just stood by? What kind of conversation would you have had with your woman after said altercation?
Well, you know, I think, you know, I would have had a serious conversation with her. I would have first, let her know. Well, we wouldn't have even had a conversation in the first place. Cross that line.
You don't think
understand
Beyonce was classy for not getting involved in the scrum?
I think she was very classy, but at the same time, you know, I mean, she should have done something to bring some peace. You know, she should have done something to create some peace. And to let her sister know that, you know, this sort of behavior is not acceptable. The thing is, let me explain something to you, Joe. Let me explain, because I know I don't have a lot of time.
You don't.
Women, no. I mean, I don't want to take up the whole time. I mean, I can stay on the phone for the rest of the evening, but you know.
No, you can't.
Women have to got to understand that they have to, as Jeff Brown once said, they need to start policing their own. They need to start policing their own. Those sorts of behavior. I mean, what if it was a man? What if it was two men? What do you think would have happened?
A lot of shit. 2 men would have went to jail. That's what would have happened for fighting.
Exactly. So what gives a woman the reasons to behave in that way?
Because she's a woman.
The license.
She has license. We've given females license to be reckless.
I make promises to women. I said, look, I'm a respectful and a respectable fellow. You understand? And if I do something to you that you don't like, you have a right to tell me. You have a right to explain to me, look, this is something that is not on, and because of my respectability, I would have said, okay, I'm sorry, apologize, move on. You understand me?
Right.
But to step out of your womanliness and to step to me like that, and particularly using your feet on me, that wasn't on at all.
Man.
And I don't even, you know, I saw once she fired her feet at him, he caught it and he was like, hey, you know, and he just put it aside. Nah, I would have broken one of her toes, man.
You would have broke one of her toes. Listen, man, I appreciate you calling all the way from London, man. You're a loyal listener, man. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Hey, man, this is crazy, man. We got to start being able to discern a fine line. Women can be very violent. I said this on my last show. when I talked about something out there called the Conflict Tactics Survey, the CTS, which proved my point. Alimi Ballard, Vanessa Williams, everybody looked at me crazy when I said women are the most violent in relationship. They're violent with words. They're violent in terms of throwing things, pushing, kicking, slapping. She did everything. She spit on him. She did everything. And the basic concept for manhood is you are to absorb that.
You do know that statistics prove that, right? By the most violent relationships out there are between women and women.
Interesting. How about it? We got callers. 323-965-1600. You're on the line right now. Holla at me and tell me where you're calling from. What's your opinion on this whole Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Solange madness? Go ahead. Who's on?
This is Roman. How y'all doing?
What up, Roman? What's cracking?
Maintaining. Want to say Simplify Geoff and
All right, Simplify, Devil Dog.
Yeah, what's going on? This situation is a little crazy because actually I was looking at what was not being done, and I seen when there was a picture where Beyonce came out the elevator and she was smiling, and old girl was still pissed off, and then dude was holding his jaw. So I'm not sure exactly what went on or triggered that and everything, but this reminded me of a similar situation where an ex-girlfriend thought it was cool. Like, yeah, I feel like hitting you. I said, look, I'm a United States Marine. I'm not like one of these people.
I'm a trained killer.
I will fuck you up. And, you know, she kept saying, well, this is how I feel. I said, look, if you put your hands on me, I'm going to treat you like I don't know you and going to beat you like one of these niggas out the street. So either you can be my girlfriend and be cool, or you can be spooning the curb. What do you want to do?
Wow.
And we never had a conversation again. But you are right. There are a legion of females who figure they can lay hands on you because you see us on television and movies and think it's a cool thing to do. But sometimes you have to be honest, like, look, there's a line here.
Well,
it's not going to end like a Lifetime movie. Chill out.
Hey, thanks for the call, man. We appreciate it. Geoff?
Devil Dog, take this advice off the air. Anytime that a woman can push you to violence, you lose. Anytime.
It's a lose-lose situation.
It's a lose-lose. Here it is very, very simple. Assault as a charge does not know a sex. If a woman likes to fight, put her gutter snipe, crass, rude ass with other bitches that like to fight down in county jail. If you call the police, that heifer is riding.
The police?
The police.
The
Call
police.
the police.
That's what they called in
I did it to my
Belize.
ex-wife.
The police.
I did it to my ex-wife. She threw water over in my studio equipment. I had a Mackie 32.8 board. She threw water in it, trying to piss me off. I said, you know what I'm gonna do? So that there ain't gonna be no helicopters and police tape, I'm gonna call the police. Since you want to act a fool, I'm gonna put you with the heifers that like acting a fool. And when you do that one time, and I don't know about all the heifers, but you chill that heifer out.
I don't know about all the heifers.
What is it about throwing water on your electronics? I had a woman do that to me, too.
Because women want you to feel, I can't feel what you
Wow.
What is that?
Oh, I'll explain what that means.
Wow.
I'll take it.
Get to your phone line, 323-965-1600. Get to the line.
I'll give you an answer. You can take the dude, you can find a dude as ugly as work boots, fat, out of shape. He will get in the mirror and he will stand there before he starts his day until he finds something he like. I like my tie, and he go out in the world. Take a woman as fine as you, Whitney, fine as Persian cat hair. You will stand in a mirror until
Monkey's
you
baby hair. Just
stand
fine.
there until you find something you hate. I don't like my thumbs. I don't like my ears. You will find something to dislike about what God made.
I got
That
ugly
is the way
cuticles.
God made most women, and since you are exceptional, that means I'm not talking about you, am I? Most women, not the exceptional ones, most women
Even the
have
exceptional
brains that spin and spin until they spin out of fucking control in some area. Most of them.
Wow.
That's just the truth.
Advertisement proves it because
Wow.
70% of all advertisement is towards what's wrong with that woman.
Yes.
Is that true?
That is
We
true.
spend money. We like to spend money. That's what
It ain't about
it
the
is.
money, it's about the insecurity.
No, it's
we
about the
spend money
insecurity.
too.
No,
My studio
it's
was
very true.
laid.
Jasmine? Jasmine?
Women are generally more insecure than men. That's true. Men still commit suicide at higher rates than women, though.
Y'all drive us crazy.
So that's interesting.
I gotta get
But
out.
women are
Pussy's a hell of a
generally more
drug.
insecure. I agree with that.
It is. Bobby! Give us some wisdom, man. Some old, ancient wisdom we need to hear.
Put it where it is, Uncle Bobby.
Well, all I can say is when it comes to insecurity, I think men are more insecure, but women are more convoluted. And I say that from the construct of we're insecure because of the way we're made up, the way we're designed to hunt, protect, provide. And when we're stripped of that, we turn into this monstrous figure. Women, on the other hand, they have been so eternally blessed that they don't even really understand the nature and the broadness of those blessings. And you just perfectly described, they will find something that's wrong, that's really immaterial to us.
Wow.
But we're so insecure, we go off the rails the minute they use that against us. So I just think men are more insecure.
Bobby, salt and pepper suit in here dropping wisdom. What? Appreciate him, you know. Callers, who's on the line right now? Call us. Tell us where you're calling from and what's your point on this. Caller?
That's me?
Hello, we hear you now. What's up?
I'm Lee from the Bay Area.
Bay Area, town business.
Yeah. I want to call and tell y'all I appreciate the show, the laughs, the information. I'm a big fan. Listening for a couple months now.
Oh, thank you.
Are we still on Jay-Z and Solange?
Yes, we are.
Well, my opinion is that I come from the background of that a man is not supposed to hit a woman under any circumstances.
You are
but
right.
if a woman hits a man first, I agree with Jay. You should expect to maybe get hit back, and a man is going to win that fight every time. So
what's your name again, sister?
Lee.
Lee. Okay, I have to point this out. I kind of don't want to go into it because that's going to turn into another, but I got to do it anyway. I got to point this out.
Most times, but not every time.
No time, never.
She said that was some swag.
No, it's really cold though. But listen, this is really cold. The stronghold are the limiting beliefs here. This is the stronghold that must be broken. One of the limiting beliefs is under no circumstances should a man hit a woman. That's a limiting belief because it puts an unrealistic expectation on another human. Now, if I ask women without saying that, if I just say to women, there are women in the room right now, and I just say, Whitney, Jasmine, do people have limits? Yes, absolutely, yes. Then the bullshit contradictory thought process of under no circumstances should a man ever hit a woman will come out the same pie hole.
You putting my brain in the overload? I can't say fuck you.
Well, okay, you guys know the social construct of what you're saying, that a man is supposed to absorb those hits when a woman hits him, and that's because the common belief is that men shouldn't hit women.
Right.
And I'm looking at it from the perspective of men are physically stronger, usually physically stronger. So if a woman is
I'm going to go back to Bobby. I think Bobby is right. Men are a little bit more insecure than women, and this gives women a tremendous advantage, not in the physical space, but in the mouth space. Men are not designed to absorb your shit talking.
Yeah, that is true.
We're not. If me and Geoff are on the basketball court and this motherfucker fouled me hard enough, I'm going to say, hey, motherfucker, it's real. We're not designed for that. And this is where women get off. And I'm telling you, they put the words in place because they know I'm just talking. And it's fucking with you. And it's going to push you across that boundary. And when you cross that boundary, I have the leverage, which is the power.
Can I ask the young lady something?
Yes, you can.
All right, dear, you said men are stronger, therefore they should hold restraint, right?
No, I'm saying men are stronger, therefore, as a woman, I wouldn't physically attack a man because he might hurt me.
She speaks some common sense then, because I remember I told somebody, look, if I walked up to Shaq and punched him in the face and he punched me back, first thing people say, you shouldn't have fucked with that nigga.
That's true.
But women get to run. If I ran up to a bear right now in the woods and slap shit out of him, that's
your ass.
Yeah, people say you shouldn't have slapped shit out that bear. But for some reason, a woman can slap the shit out of a man, and supposedly at
girl
some point,
spit on
he's
him.
supposed to say, all right, then.
The girl spit on Jay-Z.
She spit, kicked, slapped, probably said somebody's lips.
Him. Her sister stood by watch.
Wow.
And they talked about, you know, we on the run together. And
Well, you know what?
she
Maybe
didn't do nothing.
Maybe Jay-Z shouldn't have smacked the shit out of Beyonce earlier.
Yep.
How about could that be it? I'm just saying, could that have been it?
Fighting her fight. And I got sisters. If somebody put their hands on my sister, I'm going bad, you know. But we don't know what happened.
But you town business, y'all going bad is something else.
Everybody here is missing a huge point.
Are we? We're just that dumb.
If
Thanks.
Solange
Thanks, Geoff.
Was
Appreciate
to if Jay hits Beyonce with a bat, that has absolutely nothing to do with how Solange handled it. Now, I'm not saying don't handle it. I'm not saying don't do something. How about going on YouTube immediately? Hi, I'm Solange Knowles. Guess what, y'all? Y'all love Jay-Z, huh?
This
well,
nigga
I'm
ain't
telling
shit.
you, this nigga ain't shit because he put his hands on my sister.
Thank you.
Why didn't she do that?
I agree with all that, but that's just speculation. We don't even know what happened. I'm saying that Jay-Z
what he's saying is Solange would have dispelled.
A man before he provoked me, wanted me to hit him, and I didn't because I felt like if I would have hit him back or retaliated in a physical way, he would have hit me and he could have hurt me, and it would have been. This is how it worked. It would have been all bad. I'd have called the police. Both of us niggas would have lost our jobs.
Well, thank you, Solange. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate town business coming through. We love how you get down.
Love y'all.
Stay connected to us.
The problem is what I said at the beginning, though. Think about it. They always make some excuse for why the woman did it. Every time a woman does something to a man, Lorena Bobbitt, it was a freaking joke. That was a problem.
He was abusing her.
Exactly. Every time a woman does something to a man, well, what did he do to her? And they always, the Clara Harris, the woman ran over her damn husband
32 times.
32 times. Let the woman go home. The woman who shot her husband, that was a pastor. She went into court. He had no record of ever laying his hands on that woman. She got off because she said he was abusive.
He kept me away from Jesus.
You never do that with when a man has never killed his wife in his sleep, have they said, I wonder what she did?
What did she do?
Listen, the phone lines are open, 323-965-1600. I don't care what you want to talk about. You can talk about anything. We're going to cover some more current events, some more topics. But for now, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, more topics, more callers. The phone lines are open. Let's get busy. 323-965-1600. Voice of Reason. Be back in a second.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Total Sports Net. I'm your host, Mr. Tommy Sotomayor. Man, damn. Okay, defensive end out of Missouri, Michael Sams, has made NFL history. Yep, by becoming the first drafted NFL openly gay player. He's a defensive end, and he got drafted by the Rams. For a second, I thought the Packers was going to get him. Anyway, Michael Sams made history by not only getting drafted as the first openly gay player in the NBA, NFL, to get drafted. Get shafted. Let me stop. I don't mean this man no disrespect. I don't, man. But let me tell you, he set a lot of records today because he was the first openly NFL player to get drafted and get kissed on the. Oh, you just gotta watch it. Show that fruity bean footage.
An openly gay man. Did it wreck the locker room? No. What it did was it helped them the best seasons in Missouri history, 12 wins, which they had never had before. Okay, as we told you, this is the moment where Michael Sam got the news that he is going to be a member of the St. Louis Rams. There you see him on the phone, and there you see the raw emotion. We've seen this so many times, over and over again for so many players.
Oh, Lord. Stop the tape.
Bobby.
No, that ain't the good part yet. You missed the good part, Bobby.
What's the good part? Are we there?
No, he ain't done what he came to do yet.
I just know he gonna do it.
He just have to know he gonna do it.
Oh, Lord.
But he ain't finished.
Bobby, I need Uncle Bobby. Uncle Bobby. Football, a bastion of masculinity.
Compromise.
Has it been compromised? Has it been soiled?
It's worse than that, man.
Put the mic on you, Bobby.
They should have warned us, man. They should have put a thing on the screen. Y'all got 15 seconds to clear the room of anybody that don't want to see this shit.
Because you might throw up in your mouth.
No, they got a right to do what they're going to do. They're going to do it whether I want them to or not. That's no longer even in question. But you need to warn me that this man getting ready to lick this man's face like
But he don't know that, Bobby. It was
oh, hell no. That was staged, man. That was staged. It had to be staged.
Yeah. First off,
you ain't never seen no man. You ain't even ever seen, in all the years I've been watching the draft, I ain't seen no man turn to his wife or his mama, nobody, and kiss him like that, man. Never, man.
Wow.
That was staged, man.
You
and
think
again,
so?
I don't need you ACLU or none of y'all fucking with me behind this shit because it is the law now in some states. And I'm going to have to move because this don't make no goddamn sense.
But isn't it apropos?
No, they came in my living room with that shit. That's not fair.
Shit. Bobby upset.
They got rights, man. They got rights. I got rights, too. Don't bring that in my living room.
But isn't it apropos he was chosen by the Rams?
No, it's not apropos because I don't care what nobody. This is going to call problem. First of all, you're a 7th-round draft choice.
Thanks.
7th round. That shit was supposed to be on the radio.
It shouldn't even been on TV.
Supposed to be in the paper behind the obituaries.
DT, Linda Jones, UCLA educated. Listen, man, author of Mastering Women, the definitive guide to understanding and being effective with women. You can get it right now on Amazon, Kindle. It's available right now. And if you mention my show, The Voice of Reason, you'll get 15 minutes free of coaching. You offering free coaching, Linda?
Get it down.
You better go get the book right now and get some free coaching from DT. DT, is America simply a homophobic society? And we're going to be that way, just like we're always going to be racist. Go deeper, DT.
I think it is, yes. I think it is. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinions.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think it is.
Jeff Brown wants to say something, which is fucking commonplace for every show he's on.
Yeah. I always go to talk shows and, talk.
Too much.
Go
ahead, Jeff.
Let me deal with phobia, first that word, with me.
All right.
I am afraid of these things. I'm afraid that I'm going to die before I can impart all the wisdom to my children that I can.
Yeah.
I am afraid in dying in a plane crash because I fly so much.
Please, brother.
Okay.
I am afraid that I will not be able to get to my 45 fast enough if somebody breaks in my house. So I'll have to use a lamp or whatever is closest to me.
Wow.
I am not afraid of gay men.
Not at all.
I am not afraid of male homosexuality. I am repulsed by it. Kind of the same energy I have when I see a dog eat his own shit.
That's pretty nasty.
Two are not. Those are mutually exclusive. It is. You can teach who you want. You can go where you want. You can, for whatever reason, I don't know how you getting married using a Bible when God is not unclear about that.
I don't like you, motherfucker.
But whatever, do what you want to do. But don't force feed it to me and tell me that I'm afraid because I don't like it. I don't like it.
We don't have to like it.
Isn't he entitled to his sexuality though? And not everyone follows the Bible.
No.
To each his own.
Is that rhetorical?
What about women breastfeeding in public?
There you go.
No, I don't. He's entitled to his sexuality. So am I. There are things I do with my wife. I don't walk into a room and go, hey, you guys, guess who I'm fucking? That's basically what you do as a gay person. They have gay traffic schools. What the fuck is a gay traffic school? If you run a red light, it doesn't matter whether you're taking meat stick in the cornhole or not.
Their light is pink.
Okay? You are
Sorry, officer, I saw pink.
You're force-feeding me your culture. That's what you're doing. I'm being force-fed. It's not about whether I accept it or not. Why should I have to? How important is it? Catch the fucking ball. Don't let the pocket fold on the quarterback. That's what I want to know. If you want to take it in the ass afterwards, have at it. But
well, it's a new meaning to protecting your blind side now. Damn show. The phone lines are open. 323-965-1600. Caller, you're on the line. Who are you? Where are you from? And what do you want to talk about?
That me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, it's Vincent from the 626, man. What to do?
Vincent from the 626. Is that Dina?
We broke him.
Say what?
Is that Pasadena, the 626?
Nearby.
Okay, Monrovia,
Tommy
DeWarden, where
knows
you
who
at?
this is.
Yeah, that's one of my producers.
Oh, okay. What's happening then?
Hey, man, I just wanted to chime in a little bit on the Jay-Z and Solange situation. You know, she was throwing a fit like a little kid and everything, and, you know, props to Jay-Z for doing that Mayweather shoulder roll and, you know, just dodging all those punches. But, you know, if you're going to square up on a dude like that, you can't be surprised if he winds up putting you ass to sleep, just giving you a straight lullaby.
Well, you remember, hey, you guys remember last year or sometime, or it was a little while ago, when the girl was on the bus, going off on the bus driver in Cleveland. You going to jail now. Right? So I'm just saying, women have an unrealistic, in my opinion, women have an unrealistic expectation of men. They have an idea of men. And I always tell women, don't date your fucking ideas. Date the real thing. You can't push a dude past his limit and expect him, oh, well, he isn't a good man because he lost control. Well, you ain't a good woman because you lose control every day. Losing control is part of the human process. This is what I tell my son. I told him this yesterday. I said, boy, the key to being a human being on planet Earth is being a great manager. You're managing your emotions. You're managing your money. You're managing your relationships. You're managing your time. You're managing your knowledge. You have to learn management skills. And just because you're learning management doesn't mean you're adept at management. The experiences will show you your weaknesses along the way. That's right side. Oh, he beat her. He's a bad person. No. He just got to a point that he probably never thought he would be at.
And so did Solange in that moment, probably. Right?
Agreed.
Okay, and that's fine. But that's
fine.
fine.
And that's what I was saying. It's wrong to hit a man, but women have these emotions as well. Zoe was just saying that we have testosterone as well.
Okay.
So when I get pushed past my limit, how do I spend that energy? I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but it's just real, realistically.
Open the cage.
The cage is open, Geoff.
Okay. Do you think she would have done? Okay. Have you ever lost your temper?
Caller.
Yes.
Have you ever went physically? Have you ever physically lost your temper?
Yes.
Would you have done it?
She'd have told us she whooped a man's ass.
Okay, yes. Would you have done it if that man had a Remington 12-gauge shotgun in your son's mouth?
No.
No, you would not have, because you would have made a choice. Your anger and what you do is a choice, because most black women, and no diss DT, but that's mostly who I date and mostly what I know, most black women have two groups of people that they don't pull that shit on. The police and ministers with TV credits. They will not do that shit with them. But it is because you respect your man. You respect your man less than you do. I'm sorry?
I mean, a Remington, there were no guns in the
Exactly.
elevator.
So she felt the freedom. No, it pertains directly, because this is what made her make the choice. There was nothing to stop me.
No. We're forgetting something here. We're forgetting something the tweet she put out and said, that nigga ain't about that life. Whether it's fake or not. That nigga ain't about that life. And to my point, do you think she would have went off on Suge?
On Crazy Charles?
Do you think she would have went off on a nigga?
I think she probably would have.
Do you think the outcome would have been the same?
Because emotional rage is that blinding.
Let's do it another way.
Logically.
No, it's not.
Let's do it another way. Let's do it another way.
No,
do you think, what's my man, the MMA boxer Bones Jones. Do you think she would have did that to him?
Or Rampage?
Or any, because listen, women ain't stupid.
Husband beat her down.
A woman hit Floyd Mayweather, dog.
And he hit her back.
Come on.
Floyd Mayweather is 145 pounds.
He's the. Oh, are you serious?
Yes, he's serious. Here's the thing. May I make your point?
Yes, please.
Okay.
A woman hit Warren Sapp.
No. Here's my
Warren
point.
is a big sack of laundry.
I've seen
you can get some punches in and dance around him.
100 times. That dude that'll whoop your ass in front of your daddy and your brothers. Them chicks don't fuck with that dude.
They don't fuck with him.
That's not true.
He's right about that.
Okay, let's pretend that's true.
That's why you have a cycle of abuse in relationships. She'll go back
deeper.
and they'll keep fighting and they'll keep fighting each other.
You're exactly right.
323-965-1600. Keep calling. Jesus.
You're right. That's why personally, that's not in my atmosphere.
There's women that will raise up every single time because
That's
the
not in
logic
my
is
atmosphere.
gone. There's no logic in it.
That's not in my atmosphere.
Hey, it's Caller Appreciation Day. It's Caller Appreciation Day, goddammit. Caller, you're on the line. Let's go.
Hello.
Hey, sweetheart.
That's
You
why
all
it rocks
sweet.
in your bed.
She probably brought. But, hey, our caller is on right now. She has a very sweet and demure voice. She probably done kicked 27 men's ass.
Who is that bitch in your car? It's my mom. Calm down.
No, I'm not violent. Hello, everyone. I'm Mimi from 682. Hi, Tommy.
Hey, girl,
682. What area code is that, honey? Where is that?
That's Texas.
Texas.
This is one of my fellow Panamanians.
Hey, Panama. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I feel that people are overlooking. I think I blame Beyonce for this because if it was my sister, I would have choked her.
You would have choked your sister.
Why?
Why?
The problems that were going on is between him and I, not her.
It's none of your fucking business. So do you think family inserts themselves into situations and exacerbate the situation because of their shit?
Black families.
Older, like,
yes,
are you
I
close
do.
to name?
And I just feel like, to me, Solange stepped out of bounds completely. She's my little, even if she's your little sister or whatever, you have no business putting your hands on a man, especially if that's my husband.
Wow.
And she has to remember her place. She doesn't even make good music anyway. She's riding my coattails.
So if there's already problems in the relationships, do you think Solange may have exacerbated it because of her intrusion into it?
Yes, she has, because at the end of the day, they're still married. That's between a husband and a wife. That's not a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
Hello.
Her sister should have just said what she has to say.
I see that Solange was protecting the sister.
DT says she sees it as, but that protection could be an intrusion.
It is intrusive.
DT?
It is intrusive because at the end of the day,
line.
she still has to go home with her husband. She has to deal with Jay. Not Solange. Solange can do her kicking and hitting as much as she wants to.
Maybe it wasn't Solange. Maybe it was Orlando Bloom.
She's ready to go.
Maybe that's why Beyonce didn't jump in.
Right. I agree that Beyonce didn't jump in because Solange and Beyonce have had this conversation
Maybe Solange
many
is
times
acting
before.
out what Beyonce
right.
can't.
Many times before.
Hey, Tommy, do we have an immigration
That's
policy?
why they was standing down.
Okay.
323-965-1600. Call us right now.
I gotta call bullshit on the protection. I gotta call bullshit on the protection. Because when I saw the video, I didn't see Jay-Z at the time jumping on Beyonce and Solange got
But maybe it was in retaliation for
retaliation and protection start with two different letters, okay? Because they're two different words. There are two different ways to retaliate. Nigga, I'm going to get somebody to touch your ass. There's a million ways. If Jay-Z...
A million ways to get Jay-Z?
Thank you. If I was a woman, and Jay-Z put his hands on my sister, I'd have some niggas put him where couldn't nobody smell him. And that's how you get out. There is no excuse for a woman losing her temper with anyone ever.
Another unrealistic expectation.
No, unless she is a commoner.
They date their ideas.
Commoners do that.
Thank
you. Commoners do that.
Women are living, breathing creatures. We have emotions. We're human.
Absolutely, and you are responsible for them.
Of course.
You are responsible for them. Everything you do is not justified by everything you feel. That is the earmark of insanity.
True.
I like that,
That's
Geoff.
what's weird. We as adults can't agree that just because you feel it don't mean you do it.
Thank you.
Jesus.
So we're back on the Beyonce and Nigarachi story.
No, it isn't.
Hotter.
What are your final thoughts on gaiety in football?
Gaiety?
I think you love whoever you want. I don't give a shit. If he's a good player.
Does it have to be a part of television, though?
No. Keep it to yourself.
What next? Ass out in the uniforms?
Yeah, rubbing
ass out uniforms in football in the NFL.
Rubbing cake on each other's face and licking it off. That didn't make sense at that point.
And I think there's been a lot of Fruitopias.
And it's white frosting.
Oh, Lord.
I am so glad I don't have to unsee that.
No, I think there's a lot of Fruitopia in the most masculine sports. Yes. It's under the guise of hyper masculinity. Whether it's wrestling, whether it's football, whether it's boxing. I think there's a lot of Fruitopianism going on, and it's been quiet, right? Yeah. It's been quiet. You remember a couple of years ago that one football player that was fucking. He tackled somebody and then humped the dude after he tackled him? No. What about Adrian Bronner? You can Google this. What about Adrian Bronner? In his last 2 fights, he decides he wants to hump one of the Mexican fighters.
What about rap when all they do is make analogy towards gay stuff?
Yeah.
Gap teeth in your mouth so my dick's got to fit.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I never understood that lyric. I said, well, damn.
I'll keep coming till you pour sperm from your boots.
Yeah.
Trying to get under that guy's skin.
Yeah, but why you keep talking
but wait.
to another man? I'm not trying to get under nobody's skin and talk gay stuff.
No.
I don't have to say gay.
We don't got to say that.
Gay. No. There's nothing about me that's going to knock you down. Nigga, suck my dick. Really?
What?
Really?
No. There's something about that.
No, I
can put you down in other ways than that.
Hey, Lil Wayne signed a gay rapper.
I heard gay.
Throw that boy pussy.
Okay, I've heard Lil Wayne.
Boy pussy? What? The concept don't even, it's oil and water, boy and pussy.
There's no such thing.
I'm going to say something that's going to make everybody mad. I'm going to say something.
Go ahead.
Gay people do a lot of stuff that lets you know that they don't even think what they do is right. By sayings like boy pussy, by one dresses as a man, one dresses as a woman, by certain things that they do. If they thought it was right, you wouldn't have to act like something else.
You don't have to act like something else.
Wow.
That's what they want to act
Just because I date a white woman, I don't walk around with a Ted Copper wig on talking about how you doing, fellas. I mean, that's not me. I don't do this. So just because you a man dating a man, they should be like, "What's up, nigga?" and still be gay. Why one of them got to act like a woman, wear a dress, but you claim you don't like?
But the same is reversed with the women. Because I've never understood the stud.
Exactly.
Where the stud has to feel like a dude.
Just like a man.
A wise man named Geoff Brown once said,
Is he not here speaking?
No matter how masculine you are, hyper-masculine ladies, you are reminded that you are a woman when I ask you to help me move a couch.
I got this shit, nigga.
Oh, when she asks you to hit it from the back and you got to go
No,
get
when it's time to move, furniture, that's when we figure it out. So we figure it out. You're not a guy.
It's really more biological than that. It's more biological than that.
Black and white.
Go ahead.
Hit him, Uncle Bobby.
Them two. Uncle Bobby.
Once a month, to a certain age, there's a distinction.
Yes.
They start bleeding.
Yes.
All right, if you and I start bleeding
uncontrollably for a week,
it's on the way to the emergency room we go.
Wow. That's a good point.
You can't get around your eggs.
No.
You can't get around your eggs.
You can't get around your eggs. I got eggs. That's not. I didn't give them to you. It's not Jeff's fault. You can't get around them. They're eggs.
The egg is
I don't care. I don't care how many push-ups you do. Your titties aren't going to disappear.
You can't get around
your eggs. You can't grow a dick. I don't care how many.
If I grow some, I got a lawsuit,
dude. If I grow some titties, I'm going
taking God to court. Like, this shit ain't right.
I hear a rap song coming. Can't get around you.
Well, I was in a set records for being one of the strongest women in my high school.
What's your
I'm
point?
just saying, I was courted.
Let her finish, Bobby.
I was courted to lift weights professionally. The only reason I didn't do it is because I didn't want to get super buff and masculine. Okay. But there are women, I can help a man lift a couch, but then I can also go and cook dinner and do all the women.
So does that make you the exception or the rule?
There are exceptions.
Okay,
to the rule. I'm saying.
She said it's not that black and white.
The exception.
Yes, it is.
The rule.
And at the end of the day, I feel like it's energies, like masculine and feminine, it's energies. And I feel like the way it manifests, it manifests in all these weird ways. We're going to continue to be frustrated as long as we continue to try to put it in a box.
It's a box already there.
It's never going to
You
work.
jumping out of it, but the box is there.
Listen,
when you get some testosterone, you have just left your element, because you will never have that level of testosterone that we have, because a man will be 4'5".
Whoa.
And take down a man twice his size, because he just got that in him that he's not giving into that. And you can lift all the weights you want to. And I'm going to tell you right now, when you put them down, you're going to run into a man and say, look, my family watching this,
right,
Big Mama and them.
You owe me some money, whatever.
Whatever it takes. It's not going to look dignified.
No.
Not going to look manly.
I love it.
But I'm going undefeated.
And let me ask this question.
There are no women that play professional football.
Let me ask this question. Let me ask this question to everybody. Right now.
Yes, sir.
Do you think, because of the laws and the way things are set up right now in our society, that women have lost the art of watching their mouth?
Our women have, because they don't have. I'll answer that one.
Everybody answer.
I'll answer that one.
I can't control myself. Oh my God!
It's just a question.
Our women have.
Bobby, Tommy, go.
Our women have, black women, because they don't respect us as black men, because we don't control much of anything, so they know they can talk to us kind of anyway. That's why I like what Geoff said when he said there's two people that they won't talk to. The one thing behind those people is power. We don't have power, and that's why they don't respect us. That's why our women sit and argue with us all day about how their emotions can make them say something, and you should take it. You ever notice you have this conversation around a group of white chicks, they kind of know to slow down, because they done seen their dad exert some of here power, whether it was physically.
We have a white woman in the building. I think we should go to her real quick. DT, is that true? Shit.
Black men don't have any power.
To a certain degree, women do respect power, of course. We respect the confidence, we respect the power that goes along with it, of course. So...
Sounds like y'all need to get some power.
No, very good point.
I mean, if it's very linear there.
You got to get some power.
Or some white women.
Very good point. Very good point.
So as a black person...
You can play that game, though.
Wait, okay. No, we don't...
Everybody can't talk at the same time.
The numbers prove they can't, but that's okay.
No.
If you know you need to bring the power, why back down from it?
Ooh, Whitney, go deeper, Whitney.
I got the power, and then we got
question.
one.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
Go deeper, Whitney.
If you know you need to bring the power, why back down from it?
Here's why.
Hey, wait a minute, guys. Wait. My homeboy Nick from Switzerland says hello to everybody.
Hi, Nick. Here's why.
Yes.
Okay. I am strong enough to come home today, and you've been to my house. I live down a hill. I am strong enough.
Nice. Pasadena is very nice.
I live down a hill. I am strong enough to unplug my refrigerator, take all the shit out of it, and by myself take my refrigerator up this long hill. Because I don't want to doesn't make me weak.
Thank you.
And I shouldn't have to come home every fucking day and unplug my refrigerator and drag it up the hill and back in order to prove my strength. It is a waste of my energy, and it is a waste of the time of the individual who is challenging me to do that on a daily basis, because she has been programmed that I am her enemy. I don't deal with those types. Those women are not in my atmosphere. Black women who do not do that exist. I am married to one. I was married to one who was not like that. And I can tell you that the concept of black men being your enemy has been ingrained in women for 400 years until they think, you know what? Hey, I can beat you if I got a gun.
Let me tell you something.
I can do this if I got a... What? You don't have to do that.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. You an old-ass man.
Yes.
Whitney is a young little flower, and she's looking at you like, shut that old bullshit up. Whitney, tell him what's right.
I just feel like guys take it as we are trying to take you down and pull you down and, oh, fuck this. No, we're not. We're trying to push you to be better. I know you as a strong black man, me nagging on you or whatever you're trying to say is not me trying to keep you down. Can we all go up together? I'm trying to take you to another level.
Young goddess,
you turn around and
let me heal your ways.
Y'all are a bunch of
the way you lift somebody up, though?
Look, what I'm saying, like, constructive criticism, this and the other. Can I try to help push you guys to be something better? But then, you know what? You're just a crybaby bitch. I'm gonna go.
Is that possible?
I'm gonna go find someone who just sits here and listens.
My white woman don't sit there. She going on right now about the show. She don't just sit there.
Not what I said.
Whitney's a star.
Whitney, come on, Whitney. Whitney.
You guys sit there and say that it's a bad thing. I'm on your team.
No. Whitney, that's not what I said.
I did hear that.
I think it's a bad thing. I think it's a bad thing. Because you have to get to, if a woman has to get to the point where they're controlling their man,
thank you.
He's not your man.
Thank you. Not your man.
And no woman wants a man that
tell that man what to do. You need a man that already knows what to do.
That's not true.
Woman really wants a man that you can. Well, I speak
Jasmine.
for me.
Okay, then you can't say no woman.
Everybody can't talk at once.
I don't want a puppy dog man.
Okay.
Most women do.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry,
I don't.
but the way the rules are today,
I had a daddy.
The most pliable men are the most desirable men.
For a minute.
For a minute.
And vice versa.
How many women?
Most of our relationships are in our
How
community.
many women are marrying beta males because he fits the fucking template of their ideal?
There is that, yes.
The bad boy is outside of your control and more desirable. You know you can't fuck with him. You know he's gonna be like, I ain't doing shit you say, but be quiet and take this dick. And
I love him.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Exactly. Now you have to understand that you have to deal with the fleas that goes with that dog.
Thank you.
Now,
totally.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So
this is crazy. We got callers. You're on the line. Tell us what the fuck is on your mind. Let's go. Caller, where you from? What your name is?
I got to say something to something that the young girl was saying.
You ain't gonna tell us your name. You just gonna start talking.
What you from? Where you from? What's your name?
Hey, sorry, Joe. It's me again.
From Dre?
It's me. Hey,
man. That's me. Yep.
What up, International? Go ahead.
Yes. What's the young girl's name? Forgive me.
Whitney.
The young girl that was talking about nagging and
Whitney the Beautiful.
So on. The young girl in the corner.
Jesus Whitney.
Her name is Jasmine, the young girl in the corner. We have Jasmine and Whitney and Linda.
I believe it's Whitney. She was saying something about nagging, and let me say something. That there is a difference between pushing a man, helping to push a man, and nagging him. There is a great difference between the two. Uncle Bobby, going back to one of your guests that you had on the Zoe Watch show, that old man, what was his name? The old millionaire.
Ask the question again.
Sorry, man. Sorry, that's my accent.
No,
it's not the accent.
Just ask the question again.
Ask the question again.
Uncle Bobby, coming to you. What was the name of that old man, that old millionaire that you had on the Zoe Watch show once?
Oh, Mr. Leon Gar.
Yeah. Mr. Leon Gar, yeah.
Exactly. Now, that man explained something about his second wife, the woman that actually helped make him the man he became. Now, that was encouragement, what that old man was getting from that woman. You see the difference, young Whitney?
No, she doesn't.
His wife did
She's actually shaking her head. She has no idea what you're saying.
I agree. Okay. I definitely see the difference.
Okay. You do. Whitney doesn't. Whitney says I have no idea what to do.
To build him. You understand? Now, when a man talks about a woman nagging him, is if you have to repeat the same thing twice within 1 week, telling the man he has to do something, and you have to give him a ear full of reminders in 1 week. Come on, man. A lot of men can't handle those sorts of things. We can't handle a woman giving us the lip every single minute.
You know what? And Dre, this is Zoe. We got to move to the next caller, but thank you so much for that. You said something that was awesome, man.
You're most welcome.
I really appreciate that. Let me give you some context on what he's saying. There's a book out called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. Right? No, just hear me out. I know what you're saying. I know you're not talking about nagging, but let me give some context.
Like if I come to you,
I can't finish the point?
No.
Okay. No, you can't.
If I come to
She's a woman. She
already knows the script.
You guys assume it's nagging. That's what I was saying.
You called it nagging, though.
Okay, I did call it nagging.
Whitney.
Well, damn, why are you kicking our ass because we call it nagging?
We're using your words.
I was about to say,
here's an example. Here's an example.
So can I finish my point?
Sure. Zoe was talking.
Jesus.
Which is a prime. She had a thought and it couldn't wait.
Right.
So go ahead.
Jesus. Jesus. Niggers. Yeah. Don't sweat the small stuff. In that book, there's something in there where he says there's a concept for relationships that works for your house, but it doesn't work for your relationship. The concept is called weatherproofing. When you weatherproof your house, you walk around that house looking for imperfections in the house. Oh, there's a hole here. We need to close that hole up. Or these windows need to be caulked, so we could save energy. And we need to put insulation over here. You're looking for things that's wrong with the house. Work for the relationship. When you're weatherproofing your partner, you tend to put yourself in a perspective of always looking for something that's wrong. Now, in a lot of ways, women are weatherproofers of their men, even the good men they have. They're always testing the fences like a velociraptor to see, okay, how far can I go here? Where can I push here? Where he could be better here? Sometimes it's about accepting your person for who they are. A lot of times, it goes back to my concept of dating the ideal. He's almost to the ideal that I want. He's almost there. And if he would just do this, and if I can just get him here, you wind up pushing him away by trying to mold him into what you want him to be. But what I also find is when a man is pliable to a woman's molding, she gets tired of his bitch ass anyway.
Exactly.
So sometimes men just have to say, you and your ideas, back the fuck up. Take some dick and a sandwich, back the fuck up.
Okay.
Sometimes that has to happen.
Whitney.
Do you disagree or agree, Jasmine?
I agree because I feel like what we have lost, or something that Tommy had said earlier, what we have lost is the ability to use our femininity to finesse men.
Wow! Thank you!
Because our grandmothers had that, and my grandmother, you don't really have to get in a man's face.
Talk about Big Mama.
You don't have to nag him or anything like that. But it's something I'm learning because I grew up with, my mother was incredibly aggressive and incredibly up in your face, and I used to see her doing, things, and so I had to deprogram myself, but then luckily I had my grandmother, my father's mother, who also helped raise me. So I grew up with a balance, But we have definitely maybe lost that, especially in the younger generation, just because, we have the independent woman, and you got all of this.
You, disposable
so
nigga.
that we don't got to work that hard. Like, work smarter and not harder.
Right.
Sometimes all a man needs is just...
There you go.
It's okay.
That's what
it's
Geoff was
okay,
saying about
love.
pushing the refrigerator up the hill.
Hey, he done turned in. He done got Bobby's dander up. Boy, he already in a suit.
You better watch yourself. Like a grown-ass man.
I learned from doing it wrong.
He done beat the shit out of Mr. Rourke and took his suit. Came in here from Fantasy Island and getting rubbed on. Where the fuck is Tattoo, Bobby?
Okay.
Caller, you're on the line. Where are you calling from, man? I never let Geoff finish.
I'll put it in a book. I'm not.
I'll tweet about it later.
Okay, come on, caller, you're on the line. Talk to us.
Is this me, man?
That is you.
You are you, yes.
Shit, what's up, man? This is a whole Zowat family. Uncle Bobby, everybody. I love y'all, man. This Mo better, man.
All right,
Travis, man.
What up, Travis?
What's going on, man? I'm going to tell you some real shit about them relationships. This is what it boils down to on relationships, man. Motherfuckers got to be respectful. If you carry yourself in a respectful manner, a woman ain't going to never even attempt to put her motherfucking hands on you. A nigga ain't going to do it. You know what I mean? And all that, and then on another topic, that faggot shit, that kissing faggot shit, the hell with that. Get that shit off the TV.
Turn off the motherfucking radio.
You know
Ice Cube up in this.
But it's all good. I was just hollering, man. Calling in. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Brother.
I appreciate all y'all, man. I feel Tommy Sotomayor over there. I fuck with him too. I watch his shit.
I watch this shit. And one thing for sure, goddamn that Whitney. I didn't know Whitney was sitting on all that shit.
Yeah, Whitney bad, man.
Yeah, she's not hard to look at.
Bad,
she is not hard to look at.
She reminds me of
she was that bad.
Yeah,
man.
she's bad. She's bad, dude.
Hey,
tapioca with no lumps.
Keep it going deeper, man.
Hey, thanks, Travis. We appreciate the call. Bobby, make a point, and then we go on the break.
Okay, real quickly. He mentioned the fact that whether a man is a man's man or not, you know, there's a distinction when it comes to women's aggression. In this day and age, I beg to differ because we're in the second half of this new phenomenon wherein women have been reinforced by television and 911. So it's understandable on a certain level that a woman will come at you that way because the movies, I can't even remember a trailer in the last 5 years that didn't have a woman just body slamming a cat. You know, it's like, okay, if they see enough of that, man, they might rush me, you know. And I'm just trying to get along, giving peace a chance. And I say that in this sense. We do have to move back away from that, and this sister showed me some hope in that direction because she admits that she's got two frames of reference. One that's my generation, and then she has one that's kind of a new jack kind of a thing. And women, please believe me when I tell you that. You're going to get more out of a man by rubbing him down. And
she just rubbed you, Bobby.
And setting me ablaze.
You know, just set his ass ablaze.
So all I'm saying is, let's move back to some form of tradition because we're going to get more mileage out of that because somebody's going to get killed if we keep this shit up. Man.
Bobby, my girl just sent me a text and she said, you can't demand a man to open doors and pay for dinners, but don't step down when he does it.
Wow.
It's right. Jeff's turn. Quick, Jeff, make
valid.
It quick. I'm just fucking with you, Jeff.
Yeah, this was valid about 4 minutes ago. Whitney, my wife is black. About a year, about a year and a half ago, me and Zoe did this charity basketball game. Joe, just meet my wife. How you doing? So nice to meet you. I love working with Geoff. But, oh, God, if he could just get to the damn studio on time. She looks at him and goes, do you want him to get to the studio on time? Zoe goes, wait, I didn't mean to get him in trouble. So, would you like for him to get to the studio on time? He said, yeah. Later that night, we sitting on the couch. My wife goes, you know, Zoe was talking. He was talking. He brought to my attention that you keep showing up late.
You make it seem like I told on him.
You are a
like
king.
I snitched on this nigga. Yeah.
That behavior. You did. You ratted me out. She said you are a king, and that behavior is beneath you, and you need to set a king's footprint and walked away. From that point to this one, being on time has been paramount to me because my wife was smart enough not to get on the train tracks and go, that's some bullshit I got to hear from some stranger.
That you're fucking up your life.
Fucking your life up. No. What she knows is that I am a freight train. She does not try to stop me. She just lays the tracks where she wants me to go. And you can't do that out on the tracks like this here.
Stop it. Momentum.
And that's what your mouth is. With here's a hint. If you have to move your neck either way, you probably shouldn't say.
Yeah.
Whitney.
Respect, and it's about knowing who you are in a relationship with. So I'm going to talk to this person the way, like your wife, she knows who you are. She's going to talk to you in a way that you're going to receive it.
That's who we all are.
Right.
So, none of us are that guy.
You know
Good point.
I mean? Somebody can come at me on the hoop court and say, Whit.
Let Whitney have her point, Jeff.
I love you, Whitney.
God damn it.
All I'm saying is,
hey,
like Bobby and
that doesn't match what you said before.
It's about respect.
It doesn't match what you said before.
So then I mess, you know what,
okay,
I'm
listen.
over, my head hurts, maybe I stumbled over my words.
Hey, sweetie,
but that's
you're
what
just a little young. It's okay.
Cool.
It's
I'm
right.
young and dumb is what we've concluded.
Oh, you're not dumb.
Is what we're
saying. You're not dumb. I'm not going to fuck my chance up. You're not dumb at all. Oh, no. One of the smartest youngins I've ever come in contact with.
It's not about wisdom. It's not about smarts, Whitney. It's not about smarts.
No, that's all I was saying.
16-ounce
Jeff,
glass.
can I ever go to break? You ain't going to let me go to break, is you?
Oh, yeah.
Now, you make your motherfucking point. Go ahead.
I'll make my point.
Shit.
Whitney, it's not about smarts. A 16-ounce glass only holds 16 ounces. So it doesn't matter. It's about time. It's about wisdom. Like she talked about Big Mama. Big Mama, that's what's gone. Big Mama in the club.
Big Mama 19 right
Big
now.
Mama is 31. That's the problem.
Big Mama 31 years old, still trying to go to All-Star break.
She can't babysit. She can't babysit. She trying to go where you go.
She
trying to date a savior,
She
nigga.
on Instagram trying to get followers with that back shot.
You feel me? Shit, sitting on the fucking
I never seen my
bathroom
grandmother
sink.
even raise her voice to her.
Because they don't have to.
Ran y'all's world.
So listen, we got to take a quick break. And when we come back, we got callers 323-965-1600. The shit is crazy right now. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to come back with other topics, other controversies out there. Let's deal with them all. Fuck it. Let's go.
If I had one bitch, depending on one chick, hoping she can give a nigga everything that he needs. It's like trying to get high off a joint.
What the fuck has Tommy Sotomayor let? We done ran down the rabbit hole of R&B now.
I had him till he went to the hood.
This nigga in Wonderland singing and shit. What the fuck? Where can they buy that record, Tommy?
Go to TommySotomayor.com. You can buy that record, everything else right there.
Hey, listen.
It's a place where everybody wants to be.
Please support the brother, man. Support everything that we have here. Jasmine, where can they buy your record? Hey, that's it. Please go support her work. And then get to IamZoeWilliams.com. Please purchase a copy of my book, The Rebirth of Seeds. I will sign it and send it out to you. Please, please, please. Phone lines are back online after the song died. Jesus, after the song is over, the phone lines are back. What happened? Crazy, crazy topic, man. This Jay-Z and Beyonce thing keeps going on. It says right here on, somebody just sent me a link, Solange deletes every photo of Beyonce from her Instagram page except for one. Apparently this shit is serious, and we talked about it earlier about when you interfere.
Yeah.
It's an intrusion, whether you're trying to protect or not. It's an intrusion. That's not your relationship. That's not your marriage. That's not your business. So it's a cold situation. Go ahead, Tommy.
How many of us have, and it happened to me when I was younger, had a cousin who was getting beat up by a dude, went to fight the dude. They got back together. Now they at family reunion. You the bad dude. You remember what happened? I covered a story that happened in Dallas. There was this dude that was beating his girl up. Man came outside, beat the dude off the girl. The girl said, "Don't you be touching my man. We'll be back." Came back later. They shot up that dude's house and killed him.
Well, then you also have to remember, this is off the. We've been having a fucking ball and having fun, and you know it's all in jest and stuff. But on some real spiritual relationship, real shit, you can't be in a relationship with someone who is still under the influence of the relationship of their mom or father, of their family, right? Because really, relationship is designed for you to leave the family and then create a new family. And that's y'all two, right? Now, if you're still in relationship, or if you still feel like you can be shamed by your mama, or shamed by your auntie, or shamed by your brother, or then you're not in relationship with the person you're dating and or married to. You're married to them, and your relationship has to live up to their standards. And if your relationship has to live up to some standards outside of the union, it's not a relationship.
But remember, Zoe, it used to be like that, though. If you married a woman, let's go back like 100 years. You married a woman, wherever you moved to, it took people a minute to just go see what y'all was doing now.
Right. You stay your ass away.
Right. Now, if your girl get mad at you, she can easily pick up the phone and text somebody right then, this nigga has done X, Y, Z.
Right.
So people are constantly in your business. Look on your Facebook right now. As soon as a girl and a man argue, what does she put up? Something about what that nigga did.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Always, but think about it. There are always people in your relationship now.
Yep. And let me just say this. For all the fans who are wondering, she left crying.
She broke down and
She broke down.
She put them double D's in her face and ran out of
it. I've never seen it.
With her head
but
held high.
normally she can handle it. But we was on her head a little tough today.
But that's what makes it hard to disagree with her, because every time you turn and look and you see them D's, you're like, do I really want to say this?
And it doesn't even, and the D's don't even have milk yet.
No.
Imagine when the milk comes.
God.
Christ alive.
They don't even look like titties. They look like a midget bending over picking up keys. You see a midget bent over picking up keys.
Oh my God damn.
It's women like that, though, is when they walk that fine line between they do some shit that might piss you off, but they so fine. That's how y'all get caught up. That's why y'all be in jail. Talking about,
I can't stand you.
Yeah.
So
just two beautiful flesh ottomans. Just look at you.
Is there a preacher out here? We need a vision for these.
Flesh ottoman.
Men down up in this.
The thirst is real. The thirst is real.
Callers, you're on the line. Talk to us about whatever's on your mind right now. 30 seconds or less. Who's calling? What's your name? Where you from? Let's go. Caller. Hello. Boost Mobile in this motherfucker. Caller.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What up, man?
Yeah, this is Roy again. I just wanted to say, you guys are really doing a number out there. Y'all basically shitting on mainstream media as y'all need to, because these are the conversations we need to have in this perspective. And definitely thanks to you guys' influence, like in a short time, a whole lot of great things have been changing for the better and leading the books, everything, even the discussions that most people are afraid to have. This is necessary. And I just want to personally thank you guys, Geoff, so Whitney, every now and then when they want to be right, Brandy, and
when they want to be
Amazon,
right.
And DC,
the Amazon.
Want to put that out there.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate it. Caller, you're on the line. Who's next? Where are you calling from? What's your name? What's on your mind? Get at me right now. Caller.
Hello.
Hell is low. You're on the line. Let's go.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was in the queue. Hi, my name is Eugene. I'm calling from Brisbane, Australia.
Damn, it's international like a mother.
It's international, Bobby. You know that.
Worldwide, player.
Yeah, actually, I'm a Chicago native. I'm originally
If you'd like
from
to make
Chicago.
a call, please hang up and try again.
I don't know what's.
If you need
that
help,
would be you.
hang
That's
up
you.
and then dial your operator.
Yeah. But
if you'd like
anyhow, I
to
was trying to make a
please
comment.
hang up and try
If
again.
you'd like to make a call.
If you need help, hang up
would be
and then
you.
dial your operator.
No, he's saying he can't hear him, though.
So
Hello?
he just decides
go
to hang
ahead,
up
bro.
everybody.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Good job,
I'm
Chris.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just getting some feedback. Sorry.
That's all right.
Oh,
Go ahead.
straight.
Anyhow, I was trying to make a comment, and I think part of the problem that we see is that in society you have this devaluation of what black manhood is.
Wow.
And ultimately that devaluation is getting transferred into empowerment for black women, because what I've noticed, at least when I was in my early 20s, I'm in my late 20s now, and personally I find that black women, they were just very keen to get in your face. They were keen to get argumentative with you, and they would literally fight you. I mean, they would step to you like you were a man. And I remember a couple years ago, I was dating this one woman, and I told her, I said, the problem is that when women step into the realm of men, keep in mind our bodies are governed by testosterone, so when you put us in a high-stress environment, we're likely to respond aggressively. And whether that's through social interaction or physical interaction, it happens nonetheless. That's how physiologically we were designed to work. And she says, well, men, if they want to hit me, then I'll just fight them, and then I'll call the police. And I said, that's the problem in itself. That's the problem in itself, is that most women, especially black women, feel empowered because they can always call their white daddies 911 on you. And
good stuff, man.
This continues to be a problem. There's no valuation of what black manhood is. And I think the one of the panelists, the woman with the blonde highlights, she said it perfectly, that women don't know how to use their femininity to change men, or to get men to respond, I should say.
Good stuff. We appreciate the call. Thank you. Caller, you're on the line. Holler at us. Where you calling from? What's your name and where you at? What's up? Caller?
Hello?
Yeah. Hell is low. Let's go.
Oh, hi. My name is Zachary. I'm calling from L.A.
What up, La Leezy?
Well, I wanted to say something about a couple of little things. First of all, I watch Tommy's show and stuff all the time. Love Tommy.
Good stuff.
But I wanted to say something about, I hate to revisit, but I wanted to revisit the Solange thing.
Yes.
I personally don't feel that what she did was right. I think, regardless of whatever the reason was, I just don't get involved. Oh my God, he hit a woman. Oh my God. But, and I don't know. I said from the beginning that I felt it would put a strain on her and her sister's relationship, because if she decides to still be with
Jay-Z, regardless of if he's hitting her or not, which we don't know. There's a rumor that so-called he hits Beyonce now. But, you know, it put a strain on their relationship. And now you guys are saying that she erased all of her photos with her sister. So
well, we don't know if that's true either. I ain't on her Instagram. Somebody sent me a link that said, oh, yeah, this is what's happening. And as Tommy pointed out before, this incident, although it came out yesterday or the day before, is really 2 weeks old. So they probably had time to work it out. Or listen, well, I don't want to go into that. We got a whole nother show scheduled for that. But at the end of the day, we've all come, it's like a consensus here. When it's not your relationship, mind your motherfucking business. Because poking in could exacerbate a situation, and not only could it ruin the relationship that you're trying to help, it could also ruin the relationship between you and your sibling.
Or you and the other person in that relationship. It would cause more stress in their relationship.
Exactly. So it's kind of just mind your business. Really? That's what we agree with? Yeah?
That's how I feel. People try to say, oh, you need to shut up because she was just trying to help out her sister, and I was just like, no, you know, there's a fine line between you're helping them and, you know, if it's really true that he did that to her sister, like, why doesn't she show some type of proof or wait until it's that moment where he's doing that, even though I probably still wouldn't jump in. But, you know, I also was curious as to why she left with her sister instead of leaving with her husband after they got off the elevator. Some stuff there just seems a little strange. But, you know, the other thing was the gay kissing on TV thing. I personally, I just don't see why they make such a big deal about someone kissing a person. Like, if you want to be seen as normal, then why would you want everyone to make a big deal of it when you do it? I mean, I thought that couples, that's what they do. They kiss each other. Like, what's the big deal, you know?
Thank you for the point. We appreciate it. Bobby doesn't agree. Thank you so much for calling in. That's all right, but we're going to transition to another video, another controversial video. Donald Sterling's monkey ass just keeps talking. Listen, the best thing he could have done was shut his old, sick, stupid ass up. He done came out and said some more shit.
Go spend your billion.
He done said some more shit. Magic Johnson ain't no motherfucking role model. He done fucked a gang of bitches and he got AIDS. You gonna say that on TV after you just called niggas niggas?
Wow.
Okay, shit. Play the video, this dumbass.
I can't agree with
it. Could happen. It's a terrible, terrible nightmare.
Let me ask you, let's start by talking about the tape. Did you know you were being recorded?
No, of course not. Of course not. No.
Do you know when it was recorded? Were you together in a room with Vista Viano?
Yes. Well, I remember some of the dialogue in a living room.
So it was just you and her in the room?
And just the two of us, yes.
So you didn't know she was recording, or there was a recording device?
No, I didn't know she was recording. And she was talking so strange all of a sudden about politics. But I want to explain a couple things that I said. One of the things that I said was, don't bring blacks to my game. Well, there's 25% of my whole game are black people, and I love them. She would always use the word black. That's a black girl, that's a black guy, this is black, that's black. So when she said to me, I'm going to bring 4 gorgeous black guys to the game, players she was referring to, either football or basketball, I was a little jealous maybe.
When did she say that?
Just before. And I said to her, don't bring them to the game because of my jealousy. I mean, in any event, she never brought anybody to the game. It was like she was baiting me just to say things.
So you're saying before the recording that we heard, she had said she was going to bring 4 black players, and she specifically said black players.
Yes.
And you're saying that's what this conversation stemmed from?
Yes. And so I used her words. I mean, I really have to apologize to all the people that have been hurt. For them to hear that I'm a positive.
I love them.
Oh, that's great.
All the niggers, I love them.
Oh my God, Donald Sterling has to talk to Quincy Jones.
Right. Shit, man, you can't disrespect your workforce, you know. No, but I love them. They work for me. I give them food and cars and their life.
So this is the best thing that could have. This is the best thing that could have happened to Donald Sterling. Let me tell you why.
Go deeper.
When you first, man is racist. I can't stand him. How could he make these comments? Now you see him on this, and especially when he was talking about Magic Johnson, the first thing you said is, this man has nobody around him that loves him. This man has no representatives. This man is old and senile. Because we all know, if you've been around anybody that's in their 80s plus, let's just be real. Our grandparents, when they were 80 plus, they would say some of what to us in public? Some stuff that would shame you.
They just tell the truth.
They would shame you.
You still got those shitty drawers on the floor in your bedroom.
In one breath, he spoke about Magic Johnson and talked about him getting AIDS, and then said, and he said nobody should look up to him. Seconds later, he said, we should look up to him. We should applaud him. I'd like to work with him. This man has nobody around him. Everyone has bailed on him. Anybody that knows Donald Sterling will tell you, nobody likes Donald Sterling. He doesn't have anyone around him. And whenever you have a person...
Tommy, Donald Sterling's a fool.
What I'm saying. But he's a fool that's now being put a camera in front of him.
Yeah, and it's only going to be worse for him.
It's going to get worse. But I think he helped his cause, because right now people say the man's senile.
Yeah, I see the senile argument, but wait, Bobby and then DT. Bobby?
I don't think he's senile at all. He's just been able to, he's come out of the shadows of, what's that man name, the owner of the Lakers that died?
Bus.
He's always been inarticulate.
Wait, hold on, goddammit. I'm a Laker fan, Bobby.
You didn't hear what you didn't let me
How
finish.
you not know Jerry Buss?
Because he's dead.
Oh, shit, Bobby. Go ahead, Bobby.
I don't know dead people.
I forget all the dead people.
No, it's really important. You know, you don't know people till they're exposed. This man is speaking the same way he's felt his entire life. And he had tried to aspire to the level of Buss, who was loved and was favored by women because he didn't have some of the phobias that this cat's got. He's playing, as Corey Holcomb often says, out of his league.
Wow.
He's been out of his league for a long time. This ain't his first concubine. This has been going on for a long time.
That he's the only owner that feels that way. They've known this man. Them other owners feel that way too. Them Silvers, them Sterlings, them Bergs, they feel the same way about black people.
This is a plantation, and they get paid a lot of money, and the next question is, what are they going to do? I'm going to say this again. I said it a couple of weeks ago. This is nowhere near over with, because they're going to have to change the Constitution to take the team from this man.
Yeah.
Ownership means something in the United States. He did not break a law. He made a fool out of himself, but he did not break a law. And in order to take that team from him, they're going to change the Constitution. He also said something else real quickly, very important. He called out black folks in a way that we got to deal with.
Yeah.
He really did. He said that when the difference between Jews and blacks, they look out for each other. Black folks get a little piece of something, they put it in their pocket.
Black folks are status quo niggas. Black folks, our whole protest was about maintaining the next game.
Right.
Making sure we can play the next game.
Forget your dignity.
Our shit, fuck dignity and ownership and leverage and power. No. We can't interrupt the playoffs. What the fuck is going on? DT.
They just set out that playoffs as soon as that was said.
DT.
I like this interview because he's doing a little bit of a crowd control here. I mean, if he's going to come across on the TV being this feeble, and this week, later on in court, he can say, but Judge, Your Honor, I didn't know what I was doing. Dementia. You know, I was out of my mind.
That's not going to come up in court.
There was a gold digger record me without my knowledge.
That's my point.
Okay, that's number one. And number two,
that's inadmissible.
I like
shit,
how
man. You got to watch the gold diggers, you know? Shit.
I liked how he spun the don't bring, Magic Johnson to the game. You're just playing into my jealousy. I don't want you to bring 4 fine,
especially
nice,
a big tall nigger with AIDS.
But he's telling the
You're
truth.
just feeding into my jealousy.
He's telling the truth.
I don't want that guy in my game.
My mom saw my girl's youth Facebook page. She had a picture with her brother. Her brother's this Russian guy. My mom immediately thought she fucking around on you. Yeah. And that was immediately, and I was like, no, that's her brother, I hope.
I hope. Lord, that hope is a whole other kettle of fish.
To me.
Geoff?
I think as black people, we have dropped the ball again. I don't think he should be in any trouble with anybody other than black people. Here is an opportunity to let the Clippers wither and die. What would happen if all black people said, fine, you can feel however you want. There will be no fines, no penalties against you. Just for the next 100 years, nobody will play for or against the Clippers.
Bye,
for
Clippers.
the next 100 years, we will watch your commercials and make a note. We will make a note to watch your games. And when they go to commercial, I'm not driving that car. I'm not drinking that soda. And I am making a point to do this as a people.
But that would require you guys to
start getting in your
bond
Listen to the white woman.
unified like the Jews did.
Which is again, DT, I have no faith in the present generation of black people at all whatsoever.
Or the past generation.
I do.
I don't.
I represent them, so
Well,
I do have faith.
Well, you know what?
Well, then you better get in the office.
And if you don't have faith, then all you're doing is just complaining.
Hey, President Jasmine, let's go.
Let's go then.
Get this shit together.
Prove me wrong.
Because, you know, this is why I've dated white men before. Because let me tell you the difference.
damn.
You just have to sit and listen to him talk about sisters and white women and da-da-da. Well, let me give you the second perspective of that, just so it's in balance.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I don't have to listen to no complaining. He has nothing to complain about because he's already accessed whatever power or illusion of power is there, and he's not afraid to wield it. Black men need to get together, start a basketball team.
There you go.
No,
We
that's
had the
not gonna
Negro
work.
Leagues.
That's not
You
gonna
know what
work.
I'm saying?
Someone brought that up to me too, but that's not going to work.
Why?
Why not?
It's not about the player. It's not about the team. It goes, in this economy, it goes way bigger than that. You guys aren't thinking big enough.
No, we're
Because
thinking big enough.
No, let
They
them
come to see the players.
Let me finish. So, you know, beyond all that, you need to have television rights. And then beyond that, once you get to the television rights, then you have to have
Have you heard of the
advertisers,
BBC?
corporate sponsors that will pay the bucks to air the show. So just having a black
don't need
league
none of that
isn't going to get the job
Here's
done.
why I disagree
Hey,
with
hold
you.
on one second.
Disagree too.
That was a good point. Okay, so listen, we all can't talk at the same
Yeah.
time.
No, they'll
let's
beat
just
you at that
reset it.
game.
I got
Hold
a hot
on.
chess game going.
Hold on, let's reset
You
it.
guys have power in numbers with regard to black players, but you do not have power in numbers with corporate sponsors and television/media.
Okay, so
somewhere.
right, hold on.
You gotta start
Everyone. Jeff, make your point. Then I have to go to the callers. They've been waiting.
Okay.
Quickly.
Two things. One, how many people are going to show up and tune in to watch 95% of a league white play basketball? It's boring.
No, it'll fold.
It'll fold. Two, this isn't going to happen overnight. Three, this is not 1978. We have the internet. Okay, we don't have to do this that way. We could start a league and have the league entirely on the internet. Now, the reason it won't work is because black folks worship money. Okay,
And
not
worship
God,
corporate sponsorship.
money.
They want that.
They want money. If we could convince Oprah, Bill Cosby, and Michael Jordan to start a league and go, look,
Michael Jordan's bitch ass.
Exactly. The most we can pay anybody is $3 million. That's it. That's our cap. However, it is ours. And black people say, you know what? I'm not going to watch the regular NBA. I'm going to watch the Soul Brothers.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Soul Brothers versus the Little Niglets.
There is no.
And we'll watch that.
There is no business that includes black people that can survive without black people.
All right, so really quickly, let me do this. Somebody on Facebook came with a great point here. They said, Zo. They wanted to thank everybody here. They listed everybody's name. They said his name is Troy, Mr. Ego. He says, great show, but one thing I wanted to bring up is the fact that if you're in a conflict with your significant others and outsiders, be it family or not, the outsiders only partake in the conflict and not the process of rebuilding that relationship.
So you got some small lessons.
While you bullshitting, for the most part, that's what happens. Everybody want a dog pile. He did that? Wow, that nigga ain't shit. I knew he wasn't shit, and you should never been fucking with him. But when it's time to rebuild or to reassess or look at a situation objectively, those same people that are
leave your ass
that
in
are
your
fucking rubbing your back, it'll be all right. Those people are not helping you rebuild, and that's true.
He ain't shit, but I got to go.
Right now, we got Whitney's on. Whitney, did you dry your tears, babe? Hey, honey.
She told you.
Did you?
She told you.
I heard you guys was talking trash.
We just said you ran up out of here crying, Dave. That's all.
Hands free. I'm on my way to work trying to get this money, and y'all over here talking trash.
But
okay.
We had something nice to say about your titties.
Oh, hey,
They stole the show.
They doing good. They say what's up. Hey.
Yes, we call them high-end flesh ottomans.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
But, babe, we appreciate the call, but we got to run. We only got 5 minutes left. We'll see you next week. Yes.
Holler at me on Twitter, Instagram, Miss Tabor.
All right, hon. We'll talk to you shortly. I'm going to take another caller really quickly. Caller, you're on the line. Tell me what you need to say right now. 30 seconds or less. Go. Caller, you're on the line right now. 30 seconds or less. What's on your mind? Where are you calling from? What's your name? Let's go. Caller.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. He had to hang up 8 callers to get to you.
All right. Yeah, I'm calling from Virginia Beach. My name is Anthony Logan.
What up?
Ain't nothing. Hey, Donald Sterling. I think everybody's kind of focused on the wrong thing about Donald Sterling. Everybody want to get mad and emotional at him, but really he started a bigger conversation that's way bigger than him. He's talking about how black entertainers, when they get all that money, they don't do anything for the black community. We got to address that right now today because we got black communities in shambles, and people that have a lot of money that's black aren't doing anything to help. Magic Johnson is a good person as far as doing business for himself, but what has he really done to actually help the community? You put a business in there that you own, you take the money back at the end of the day. You might get people that work there a low-wage job. What about ownership? What about really being able to generate wealth? How about that?
Wow.
What he does is no more different than a Chinese food store or a beauty supply store, in my humble opinion.
Wow. Well, hey, brother, I appreciate the call, man. We got to run. Once again, we got to do this again. We got to do a community, not the community, but a caller appreciation show again because I love the callers.
Great input.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Now, 5 minutes remaining in the show. Really quickly, everybody, round table, tell everybody where they can find you, how they connect with you, email, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of that. Right now, starting with Bobby. Bobby G!
At Twitter, at Glanton-Smith, website, www.realmendon'tplay.com, and get with me on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. PST, Real Men Don't Play show, right here at RMC on Live.
And hopefully the next time I co-host with Bobby, I'll be able to speak as much as he does on my show. Yeah, what's that to Jasmine? Let's go.
That was below the belt, man. No, Sam ate up all the time.
He ate it all. Sam Watson killed, though. Go ahead, brother. Sister.
I can be found at Melodious Fly. At Melodious Fly. That's Twitter, Instagram, at Melodious Fly.
Where do you buy your music?
You can buy my music at jmitchell.melodiousflybandcamp.com.
Please, 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 I urge you to support her. A piece of that pudding. Oh, shit, Bobby. This motherfucker running a fever over there.
See, I like older men, too.
Yeah, that's right. Bobby running a fever.
That's here to beat up.
Give him some pudding. Rub his feet.
DT, where can they find you, DT?
Find me on Amazon. Check out my book, Mastering Women. You can.
You flustered too, huh? Bobby got everybody fever up in this motherfucker with the white suit on.
Check me out on Twitter, which is DT4M, the number 4, DT4M. Check out my website, themensadvocate.com. Themensadvocate.com. Mention this show, and you will get 15 minutes of free coaching.
There you go. There you go. Tommy Sotomayor, man, appreciate you being in town and sharing some time with us, man. Talk.
You can find everything you need to know about me at TommySotomayor.com. You can sign up for the website. You can buy the music. You can buy the shirts. You can buy everything. I'm a sold man. You can buy me. I'm selling out.
Damn. Just go to the man's website and support his shirts and stuff. Geoff?
Geoff Brown.
I'm going home, bitches.
That's right now. At GB Funny Style. Facebook. Go to Mixer.com and look up Geoff Brown's ignorant ass ringtones. Get you one. They stupid. They brand new. And you'll see me fucking around with Zoe.
There you go. Hey, I am ZoeWilliams.com. Please go support my book. Support all of the stuff that I promote here. I promote a lot of businesses because I want to see black people win economically, and that's the only way we could do it, okay? Go support IamZoeWilliams.com, RamoMart.com, BlackMastery.com. Follow me on Twitter at Zoe Williams. Follow me on Instagram at Mr. What, and continue to promote our movement. It's getting bigger. It's getting crazy. And we're out. We'll be back next week with another fire topic. Holla!